What's up, beautiful people? Happy last day of 2017. But I want to just talk about a little bit of things that happened in 2017 and how 2018 can be a turn up for both me and you. Nothing that I'm saying is financial advice, so if you want to blame me, you can blame me, but fuck you. Alright, first and foremost, there is actually an incentive for me to share this kind of stuff, but I'm not going to share with you guys a couple of things that I'm doing until I actually make the trade. But to get you guys prepared, I want to share you guys a couple of things because it takes some time to process. Because you need to verify your name, your proof of address. This is show some of these exchanges that you're a real person. And a couple of you guys been asking about some investment opportunities. So let's get schmeducated. So let's start with stocks, because that's what most people think about when they think about investments. There's this cool app called Robinhood. I'm sure some of you have heard it. There are no commission fees, so it's kind of a cool way to hold a small amount of stocks and stuff, but not everything's listed, especially if you're trying to do like penny stocks and stuff. If you heard of that, they're not going to be listed. It's mostly S&P and NASDAQ and those companies, but a lot of them are there, so you can put a ton of money in there, and there's like a membership stuff, but I'll include a link. If you use that to sign up or whatever, I get like a stock of something, or like, but it's up to $500, so it's not even much, but we'll hear. However, if you're trying to look for a safe investment and not be like a day trader and be involved, you probably want to invest in some index funds, and they're basically a compilation of multiple stocks. These big companies own a bunch of stocks, and they're basically giving a small portion of it depending on how much money you put in. But some good ones are listed on Investopedia. This is a great site to learn about investments in general, but I hear a lot of good things about this one. Vanguard 500 fund. It's a couple. I mean, you can always put multiple amounts of money in different funds, and this will give you around at least like 10% every year. Alright, my Snapchat fam will probably get pissed because my story's way too long, so part 2 tomorrow. Nah, I'm not done yet. I didn't give you guys enough gems, but I'm still gonna invest in Bitcoin. I don't care what other people have to say, but good exchange for that is Gemini. So check that out. It has the lowest fees. I put a lot of my Bitcoin into this auto trader, but that's for another time. But get into these exchanges pretty quickly, because I believe Gemini takes like, this says like 4 to 5 days, but it took me like 2 days. So sign up now. I'm not getting anything from it. Most of y'all don't even look at this anyway, so I don't care. It's for the people that do. This is coinmarketcap.com. You can look up mostly any type of currency. Search it right here. But let's look at Bitcoin, why I think it'll go up. This is the all, but let's go 3 months. It's been making a lot of moves in 3 months. But if you look, the highest was at 20,000 or whatever up here. Oh, sorry. Camera's not even looking. Up here. But it's going back down to here. I think it will shoot back up, because if you see, it was nothing back then. Right here, it's priced at 4,000. I bought it around somewhere around here. If you're hesitant on Bitcoin, I'm about to show you something that you should invest in my opinion. But I'm still waiting for my thing to process. So after that, after I buy some, I'll let you guys know. But for the meanwhile, so you guys don't wait, go to gatehub.net and make an account. Trust me. Alright, that's good for now. Sorry that was so long, but make sure you do that and I will follow up. Next part is I'm gonna talk about YouTube money. Let's see where we're at. Yo, yo, yo. Hope you guys are sticking to your New Year's resolutions. I went to the gym around like 11, but wasn't feeling the best. Wasn't the best of moods, but we're going to talk about that YouTube money. Most of you guys don't know, but this happened out of chance where I created these videos of how to do that. I learned all these SEO practices, SEO search engine optimization, and we'll get to that, but I just want to be pretty clear of how this channel is going and be transparent about it. And it's only going to get bigger, so the numbers are going to get bigger, so might as well just share it now. I really just started doing this channel in last March, so it's been about 6 months, and it grew to that. I've been doing nothing, and I made one video additionally last week, and because the subscribers are kind of getting up, I feel like I should be making content for them, so I'm just trying to do more. But let's look into the analytics side. Before we get into analytics, you can see that I actually did start with just the Rubik's Cube videos, and I was making it for this middle schooler at my church, because I would only see her once a week, and she would just keep forgetting the steps that I taught her how to do it. So I made these videos on a website. You can go check it out, and then I try to start doing other content. But as you can see, my subscribers aren't. They ain't about that. You know what I mean? And then I made some videos for recruit videos. And I wasn't trying to make a lot of channels, so I just kept them on here. But now we'll get to the analytics. And I gotta be straight up, I ain't here to lie to any of you guys. It did take 6 months, and I'm making $244 in about a month now. But it is all patience. And when I started the channel, literally when the time I forgot about it, and after I put in a lot of the work, that's when this all just started happening out of chance. And then as it was growing, I just asked a couple people how to improve it and do better SEO, but I'll show you that. But we'll look into the numbers just to show you that really everything is exponential growth after you do put your work into it. And the more work you put into it, the more you're gonna benefit through it. So keep at it. Whatever it is, when you want to give up, around that time is when success is at your door. So you gotta just open the door. This last 28 days, as you can see, that is how much revenue was made, and the revenue is made from ads. And don't worry about you getting paid, because YouTube is part of Google or Alphabet, so they're raking in a lot of dough, and you're just benefiting part of a huge company. So I'll show you the graphs on how it actually takes off. So you got to be really patient. These are all the categories for the analytics that you can look at. You can look at what devices that people are coming to your videos from, if they're male or female, what age group, and it really helps you target your audience, and whether you're doing paid ads or whatever. But I don't really look at that right now. I did in the beginning, but I just look at the revenue rates, and we'll see. We're gonna change this to a lifetime up here. You can change. We're looking at last 28 days, but let's look at the lifetime. Yeah, I mean, you can be like, oh, you made $480 in 6 months. I made those videos back in this date, or I think this is when the channel was made, but I didn't really focus it really until last March of 2017. So it has been, it's been 9 months, my bad. But let's look at this. Look at this graph. Look at this. Nothing. And you can really see, I started in February. My bad. But that's when I changed the SEO. And that's just switching a couple of words that you use in your titles and your description of the videos and just linking it. We'll go look into that. But as you can see, there was no growth for seven months basically. I was making sense, and I told people about this, and they were like, ha ha ha, okay, blah blah blah. But then it was like bam. One day it was just bam. But really at this time, after I did the SEO and just waited a couple months, I was like, damn, this is the power of the internet. And I'm about to share a lot of secrets with you guys. And with power comes great responsibility. So I hope you guys if you guys do make content, it's for the betterment of the world and not malicious stuff. So let's get at it. Yeah. Alright, we're going to talk about the first part of the Rubik's Cube. It actually is the most watched video on my channel at 133,000 views. But really, the key to making a video have a lot of views is the content. And I guess people really enjoyed the way that I explained how to create the white cross. I didn't think it was very good, and honestly, I did this. It did take a while, but my explanation sucks, so I might have to do it again. But it got shared all over the world. Literally, if you search Jacosa Keys, all these people from like Bangladesh, Thai, wherever, all around the world, they kept sharing my videos because they thought it was a good explanation. I really need to focus on how to explain this. But the best practices for your videos to have is have your title be as closest as to the thing that someone is searching for, what they're looking for. And another good practice is to, in your description, you need to have that title and what people are searching in your description. So look how many times I have how to solve the Rubik's Cube, right? And this is a link to every part of the videos, and you see it. It's nicely put. And then I put my social media accounts right here. But you see all these blue links, and that's to the website. Having a website actually increases your SEO rating incredibly, so it's good to have. All right, so it's called the World Wide Web for a reason, and Google has these little bots that are called Google spiders or whatever, and what they're basically doing is crawling through your content. So the more links that you have connecting to everything together, you're basically creating this web of flow that people can go from certain things, right? But what these Google spiders are doing is they're crawling through all your content and all these links pretty instantly, and it basically shows what the content is the topics that you're talking about, and the content, what the content's about. And depending on how close it is to the terms that people are searching, you'll be able to rank higher. So if you're really trying to up your video count up, you really should be sharing it on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, because by doing that, you're creating these links where you're creating connections and creating a larger web, and it'll just go through your profile and your contents just to see who you're about. So you really need to create, if you are going to create a channel, you really need to focus on certain topics and certain things. That's why you don't see YouTubers being a Renaissance man, you know. They don't do a lot of stuff. They really focus on one thing. And by chance, I got into these puzzles at Rubik's Cube, and I ain't really about that life anymore. It was more when I was a freshman in high school. But, you know, I gotta thank the people that taught me all these things about the internet, so I gotta bring it to them. Alright, if you're not even listening, whatever. And to the people that complain that it's too long, whatever. But to the people that listen, thanks. Bless up. If you have any questions, you can always holler at me. And peace.